If you have a question during any topic that we discuss, just raise your hand and we'll call on you, one at a time. And that definitely isn't working. And the past couple of meetings, there have been individuals and, basically a group of individuals that have been very disruptive. They've been disrespectful and inconsiderate. So what we're gonna do, we can't allow this type of behavior anymore, and it will not be tolerated. So the board needs to be productive and conduct their town business, okay? That's what we're here for, to conduct town business. Now, the board represents the entire township. And the entire township is 400 to 500 various electors, throughout this township. And, that specific group has become very disruptive. And we do not want this, and we can't have it. And so what we're gonna do is, you leave us no choice but to do the following. The board will conduct the meetings according to the open meeting law for government, which is a requirement, okay? The open meeting law requires meetings to be open to the public to listen and view meetings. It does not require public comments. Moving forward, we allow public comments in meetings where designated as public comments on the agenda. No comments are to be made on the agenda items unless an individual is asked specifically to speak. If this were to occur, I will call on the individual to speak. Only that individual speaks. There is no limit to the number of meetings we have outside of monthly meetings and whether they do or do not have public comments, as this practice has been done in past board meetings. In fact, look at the notes. Several board meetings in the past didn't have any public comments. Okay, what we do is in these meetings, when we have meetings outside of the monthly meetings, that's because things don't get done, okay? And we have to accomplish certain topics, or new items arise that need to be taken care of quite quickly. Now keep in mind, public comments are statements regarding town business, or new items that may arise concerning town business only. We will allow, now this is something different, we allowed 5 minutes, but we'll allow 3 minutes, okay, per person, for a total time of 30 minutes of everyone to speak during the public. If people decide to continue to be disruptive, disrespectful, and inconsiderate, the board will inform them to be quiet, or will state order, or state no public comments. If they continue to be disruptive, they will be asked to leave the premises. If they refuse to leave, we will contact Rusk County Law Enforcement and have them removed from the meetings. We really don't want to do this. It's the last thing we want to do, okay? But basically, you've left us no choice, certain individuals have, by being disruptive, inconsiderate, and disrespectful. Now, the clerk and the treasurer, they are also members of the public and are held to the same standard. The treasurer is to provide information regarding financial updates. That's what you do, okay? The clerk is to take notes, and if there's a question on the notes, they can ask for clarification. They are not to make comments, talk, or look up information while the board is in session unless the board were to ask them. Okay? I hope we're clear. Okay? And I hope this stops. Okay. We'll go on to Rick Snyder's letter. Did both of you have a chance to read that?
Yes.
Yes,
Are you okay with that?
I am.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to make a motion?
I make a motion to,
It'll go from the town board.
yeah,
Okay.
yep,
Okay.
yep. I make, unless there's any discussion, is there any discussion? Okay, I mean,
I'm
you should
good with
ask
it.
if there's
I'm
discussion.
good with it, yeah.
So, yeah, I make a motion to send the letter to Rick Snyder.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passed. Discuss landfill committee members. Andy, were you in previous negotiations with the landfill?
I was,
Okay, did you hire the attorney? Did you hire an attorney or?
the
did you
town,
use-
yeah, there was a town hired, Harnish, I
Okay,
think it was it,
okay,
Harnish and something.
The one that we have now?
No,
Oh.
they're from southern Wisconsin somewhere,
okay.
Harnish, I can't remember, it's Harnish anyway.
Did he do a good job?
The board at that time thought he did a good job.
Okay. Justin also called me from Weld Riley, and he's
Oh,
interested, so I just
yeah.
wanted to mention him.
Okay.
He has done negotiations, but it's all labor contract negotiations,
Oh, okay.
so. But I'd like to make a motion that we hire one of these guys or do some investigating, but approve the limit, the dollar limit.
Okay, I thought we already hired someone, we already hired them, I believe,
Which one?
Weld Riley, for the landfill negotiations, we already did that, we already made a motion on that.
He said he wasn't. I could ask him again.
Yeah, I mean, we did,
Can we go back and look at our minutes?
yeah,
We did
we'll
that?
have to check, but I'm pretty sure we hired him to do the landfill.
Okay,
Or, and maybe it didn't get done, we made the motion,
it could be, maybe nobody contacted him.
yeah, could be, but I'm.
You wanna just make another motion to, just, and is there a dollar limit that we set?
No, not,
Not
no,
that one time.
not- I don't know, I mean, I don't know what the board did last time, but, I'm gonna say no, this is a pretty important negotiation.
Yes, it is. It's, I agree completely.
So, I don't believe we can set a
Dollar
limit on
limit.
it.
Okay. I'm just wondering,
Can't,
I, cause he claims he's not hired yet. So then I said, well, I'll talk to the group and, if they wanna make a motion towards him or if somebody else is better, we can make a motion.
And what do you think, Ben?
I think we need to go back in our minutes and see what was said at that time that we hired him, or.
Yep.
Supposedly hired him.
And when did we hire him? We hired him to do, that letter, I think it was at the same time.
Was it last October or something like that?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Can you look in the notes?
Yeah.
And I thought if we didn't vote on it, we did, or we voted on it.
I thought we did too, but we'll look back.
Just wanna make sure it's covered.
When were the last negotiations with the waste management?
Time ago, I can't remember.
Okay.
It was a long time ago.
Just wondering what the price was, obviously it won't be comparable to today, but just ballpark, I was wondering.
We knew the year.
So he doesn't, okay, I mean, the only thing I'm thinking, this is a big deal. Is he qualified for it is what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
He is qualified for it?
I got it. He said he's done several labor negotiations, I've done labor negotiations, I've done a lot of other negotiations, but it's negotiating.
Well, no, it is, but this is waste management, this is a worldwide thing.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's the only thing that would make me uncomfortable at all, is if they have never done any.
Yes, and if Harnish, if they've got somebody who's qualified.
Are they still in business or?
I'm not sure about that.
We
but
could tell them what happened.
I don't know.
Quiet, Bob. Thank you.
We could help you because
We
we
could
were on
help
that
you.
committee when we hired them,
Go ahead and speak then.
okay? When we did hire them to proof the letter, to send out for the site plan,
There you go.
they said that they did do that negotiation. I know John Baling said that they did that and they were involved in it in the southern part of the state. Or in the south, in the Eau Claire and southern area there.
Their firm had.
The
Had
firm
done.
had.
Okay.
So they have people there.
Was that Weld Riley or who?
Yeah, John Baling's president of that. He was on the, whether it was phone call or when he was here.
Here.
He was here.
Here, yeah.
Yeah, actually you did.
Okay.
That's right, you did say that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so, and I believe we did hire him, but we can go through the motions here again just to make sure that.
Yes, okay.
Okay,
Is that what we wanna go with right now, or did you wanna look at?
If John's a good guy, I mean, if he's done negotiations of landfills, and recommended, I would certainly
It's fine.
entertain it.
The first mention I find is from June of last year when they were approved to look into the site plan for
Okay.
it. And then the idea at the time was if anything else was needed, we could talk to them. But waste management wasn't specifically mentioned.
I could make a call to John and just talk to him a little bit, see what he's like and everything. We'll probably have to do July 14th is a ways off. We could wait till that. It depends on when this negotiation starts.
I mean, and so, but Bob, you did say that, we did discuss that at our, before that he was qualified.
They said
as
they
a
did
board.
those, they did that also.
He did that,
Yes.
okay. I can't remember, they have different ones for different
Right.
things.
Right.
And I'd like to find out
Okay.
which landfills he actually did.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
Do you wanna talk to him before we?
Yes.
I think so.
I mean, you can, and that's fine, except I'm gonna say this, I really don't wanna have another special board meeting. Can it wait till July 14th then?
It may, because it depends on when the negotiations start. Did you
Well-
see that letter yesterday?
I did,
Okay, cause it depends on the county. Cause here,
yeah. No, I mean, I saw that, but I mean, you know, I think we need to move something here then, because,
I don't see how you could hire somebody if you didn't talk to him yet and get your thoughts on it,
sure.
so.
Okay.
You wanna talk to them?
Well, not today. I mean, I'll
I mean, we can talk to him, it'd be good if the whole board talked to him, I mean, we should, like, he came here before. You know, and talk to the board, cause the board needs to talk to him, not
Okay.
just one person.
yeah, I mean, you guys can talk to him. You two too. Cause I just wanna ask him some questions and,
Right.
Okay.
So, I mean, would we maybe wanna do that right now? That's what we're doing now. We could just talk to him right now.
I'm really not prepared.
I mean, what do you wanna ask him? You said you wanted to ask him
Well,
some
I'd like to
questions.
list a few questions on it, such as what landfills, you know, what he negotiated, you know, all those types of questions.
Okay,
So,
so I thought
will-
5 minutes ago you were ready to hire him.
what's his phone number? Do you have a phone number, Bob?
Yeah, I'm just dialing them right now. It's 715-379. Hi, John. I'm in a town board meeting right now, they've got a couple of questions on negotiating landfill.
I don't wanna
He's
talk
not
to
ready
him.
to
I'm
talk
not
to him
ready
right
to
now.
talk.
He's not ready to talk to him. 'cause
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
not
well,
his
I mean,
questions.
we can talk to him though, I mean,
I'm not ready to talk to him. I don't
okay.
have-
So, we were just wondering if your company, has ever done a landfill negotiation?
Yes, we did the big landfill in western Eau Claire for the joint city of Eau Claire and Eau Claire County.
And what's the name of that landfill?
7 Mile.
That was, I think, referred to as the 7 Mile landfill.
Okay,
It's about 10 miles west of the city, 10 miles east of the city of Altoona. And then we represent about 100 municipalities. So we've done some smaller ones throughout western Wisconsin as well.
okay. Would you guys wanna talk to the
I
people?
want a list of questions and I would call him and then.
Okay, I
you
guess
can call him or-
they wanna call you separately, about questions. So, Bob will give them your number and they will be calling you separately about their questions.
Okay, I'm
So,
not-
thank you.
Yeah, this is my cell phone and call anytime.
Okay, thanks a lot, John.
715-379.
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Next time, Bob.
Will do. Okay, it is 379-1549.
Thank you. Then, Andy, did you read this? And Pam, did you see this letter? So West County's gotta get back to us, is what I interpreted.
Were they in the last rounds of negotiations?
I don't understand that because being we have a comp plan, it's like, they're not. So I don't understand that.
I was
don't
gonna call
remember
that.
them being in it at all.
Call the clerk and just ask her what the deal is here. Okay,
And it doesn't list everybody anyway on there.
Yeah.
yes, there is a person missing.
Yep.
Cause Joanne, Robert, and David, David Wurst was missing. And that brings up the next subject. The planning commission gets to, view the negotiations of the landfill, okay? And they can approve it or whatever, I mean, but it actually goes to the board for final approval. And so whether the planning committee can approve it, then the township can disapprove it, or it can go just the opposite, okay? And in view of that, and in view of the last couple of meetings, I would like to change a couple of participants. And I would like to take Mr. Lorkowski and Mr. Wurzbach off this because they are part of the planning committee. And I will put John, and please sit down.
I got something for you. I think you two need a little Jesus.
I think you need a little while. Sit down, Bob.
You need help, buddy.
Any more, you'll be asked to leave. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
thank you.
You don't like Jesus?
Just leave.
Keep him on.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to nominate Brad Bartles and, let's see, and John Bonchek to be on that negotiating committee, and Dave Wurzbach and Bob Lorkowski are on the planning committee, and they'll review it afterwards.
I don't know, I honestly don't know, I mean, I think the last time I didn't have anything to do with it, so, you said you're nominating them?
I'm recommending them to be on the committee, so if they need to, I called the state on Friday. And he said we could still submit the names, okay? So, John and, okay, both these individuals here,
Yep.
I'd like them on the committee, and they can replace David and Bob, okay?
Right, but I mean, to tell the truth, I don't know the process, because I don't think we were asked the first time.
Okay,
So, I mean,
probably not, okay?
I mean, I don't know, is it
Okay.
you do it, the board does it, I
No,
don't know.
We've gotta make a motion and pass it, okay, to
There's
be
a
able to do this.
resolution
Yep.
that has to be published.
Yep.
It has to be 2 board members and 2 public.
Okay, and then I would just, I mean, I wanna be clear on your reasoning, you said because of the last couple meetings, you're changing it, is that what
Yes.
you said? So
Yes.
exactly what, about the last couple meetings that you're changing our committee members?
Well, for one, this situation is not professional, so
Jesus isn't
that
professional.
should give you an
Ah.
indication.
You're gonna have to leave,
This has really changed.
okay,
I'll leave.
okay, thank you.
'Cause I don't know if I wanna be involved with you, young lady, or you.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's sad, kid.
What was sad is how you acted last meeting towards the public and the board, that was very.
And it was sad how you and Chairman acted as well.
It's sad how you crapped on all the people that did the policy. I'm not going. Good night, folks.
Good night,
Good
Bob.
luck with this group.
And John, we nominate, you know, we gotta pass this motion, okay, cause they're still on. Okay, and I would like to make a motion that, John Bonchek and Brad Bartles be placed on the negotiating committee for the landfill, and they replace Bob Lorkowski and.
Right, I would like some,
Where's Bob?
is it okay if we have, discussion on it?
You bet.
Okay, I mean, I was asking you the qualifications, what you think the qualifications are.
I think, they're both on the, well, one of them's on the planning committee. The other one is in the township, okay? He has years in the township, and John has years in the township. John, I believe you negotiated on the dump committee before?
Just with the
Yeah.
planning,
Yes.
Just for what?
when I was on the planning commission.
Oh, but I mean, you stated that you wanted them off because they're on the plan commission, and now you're putting another plan commission member
No,
on?
no, no, no. These
You
are
did
going
say that.
on, these are going on the actual,
No, I know
negotiating
that, but
committee for
you
the
said
town.
that you wanted them two off because they were on the plan commission.
Yes,
And John's also on the plan commission.
yes, I understand that.
Okay, so then that is, kinda doesn't make sense.
Then it's behavior of the two, okay, in the last couple of meetings.
So that's what you're going on, the behavior of them two
Because
in the last couple of meetings.
we have to have a unified group to negotiate the best deal for this township, okay? And with their performance last weekend, no way,
I guess I'd like to know what that behavior was, Dave.
just be quiet, Dave, no comments,
I have a right to know what my behavior was.
comments, okay?
I mean, can I ask that question? I mean, I know there was a lot of things going on, but what exactly was it then of their behavior?
Well, go ahead, Pam. You're-
It was brought to my attention that there was some lewd, I don't even know what you wanna call it, I don't wanna say it. There was some fingers flying around this room last board meeting because those people were not happy with the decisions that were being made. And that is not professional. And if that is the way those people feel about this board, it's not going to be a common good group going together to negotiate. I will make a motion to take Bob Larkowski and Dave Wishbaugh off the negotiation for waste management and add John Bonzik and Brad Bartels.
I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay.
Nay.
Okay. Record two, in favor and one opposed, motion passed. John, if you'd, I've got Brad's here, if you'd come up after the meeting and fill this out then, okay? Okay, last topic. Discussion on Larkowski Lane roadwork done. There is a memo where Bob Larkowski, let's look at it. And I believe you two received this?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me refresh my memory
It's in
on
our
that.
It just says, after hearing the procedure being used to rank when the gravel road would be maintained by use and property owners on said road, I hired out the necessary fill, lift, and 4 hours of grading. It's done. It's excellent, and I am paying for it, so please do not schedule the town grader to do anything. Thank you, Bob Larkowski. Okay.
So who did that get sent to?
That was to all of us.
Yes.
It was
I
in your
missed
email.
that one.
Okay, the position is, we own the road, 3/4 of that road, that goes back to Bob's house. And there's there's a liability issue, okay? And I know some of us, or some people will look at this and say, well, it's Bob, just let it go. I don't take into account who it is. It's, if anybody were to do this, and it's a liability issue on the road. Okay, so we wrote this email, and did you get this? Okay. Should I read it?
Yeah, I guess I didn't remember.
Okay, it says, the town board appreciates you performing the work of fill, lift, and grading on Larkowski Lane at your expense, stated in your email dated Saturday, June 7th, 2025, to the Town of Stubbs Board. However, it is the Town of Stubbs road, and the township is responsible for the road, including maintenance. There are concerns that may arise when a private individual performs work on public roads, including liability issues. On behalf of the Town of Stubbs Board, we are notifying you that you must cease and desist this activity. If you are concerned about the cost to the town of Stubbs to maintain the road, there is no prohibition on property owners making a donation to the township to help defray costs. We acknowledge that you contacted us regarding Lorkowski Lane. As you are aware, we are in the process of prioritizing the roads based on initial criteria of the type of road, condition of road, number of residents on the road, and the number of vehicles that travel the road. In the future, please contact the township if the road requires maintenance. And this would be from the town of Stubbs board if it passes.
Okay, I mean, I have a question, are we gonna do this, is this gonna be to only one person in the town, or are we gonna carry this policy through to everybody?
I think we better carry it to everybody.
Okay, then I think we need to make a policy to be clear, because who's gonna decide what they can and can't do?
The statute clearly defines that we're in charge of maintenance.
Oh, I know that,
Okay,
okay, but you know what, a lot of people mow the lawn. I've cleaned out the ditch, so you'd have to send a letter to me, I've cleared where water was not being there, I mean, there's lots of things going on in our right of way.
we're talking the actual road here, the actual road that a vehicle travels on, okay? If we wanna cover right of ways, that's a whole different subject.
Well, the road is our right of way.
Okay, the road is what you travel on.
Well, the roadway is what you travel on, but the whole thing is our right of way.
The whole thing is a right of way, we're talking the road here. That's
Okay,
what we're talking about.
so we're sticking just to the road.
That's what we're stating here.
So nobody can go down a road with their snow plow down to get somewhere else to plow snow?
Well, let's ask,
I mean, there's a lot of things to consider, you're opening up a can of worms.
Actually, I didn't, Bob did.
You did.
Well, you haven't been around here long, there's been a lot of this kind of thing going on, not to that extent maybe, but in our town. And I thought we were a nice community and
Yeah.
we help each other out, we pull, whatever. And it kinda sounds like we're really starting to nitpick on stuff. I mean, I would like to know what issues would arise, what liability issue would arise.
If you let Bob do this, you let anybody do it then, okay?
Yep,
That's the problem.
okay, then we need to have a policy first, to enforce.
And this, we have a statute that clearly defines that we maintain the roads. And we're just telling them, look, just, if you wanna donate money, we'll do the road.
Does the statute say nobody else can touch that road, or does it just say we need to maintain it?
We need to maintain it.
We need to maintain it, so it doesn't say it's against the law for somebody else to put a little gravel out there.
Well, it is, I talked to the attorney at WTA,
You talked to
yes.
okay, so do you have what they said, did you email that?
Well, why don't you call them then? You can call them too,
No, I can, but you should get that in writing.
okay? But you go ahead
But
and call
so,
them and ask.
are we only doing one person then?
Well, that's the only person we know about, okay? If there's another person, bring it
And we don't
forward.
care what happens in our right of ways then? That's not dangerous?
I didn't say that.
Okay, I mean, it does seem like you're singling out Bob Lorkowski, and it seems like we're doing all these turnarounds because you don't like Bob Lorkowski, and it affects him. It blatantly looks like that, I'm sorry.
There's nothing I have against Bob Lorkowski, it's just his behavior lately.
And there's nobody else that's hiring out heavy equipment and gravel to be put on other roads.
And what is the issues, I mean,
Well,
okay,
if
he's not supposed to
somebody-
do it, so what liability and what safety issue, he's actually improving the road.
If somebody were, well, we would improve the road, okay, we would improve the road.
We would.
But he went and did it, okay.
And so talking to him isn't good enough.
Well, I would have liked to just sent this letter then, rather than discuss it from the full board, okay? Then it would just be, Bob, just please stop. You gotta stop.
It just seems like you're just dividing everybody a lot.
I think you are, okay? It's, I mean, there can't be favoritism. We got, again, 400 to 500, electors in this township. We have to look out for everybody, okay? Not a select group or a select individual,
That's very true.
I'm sorry, but that's what we're doing. And
It seems like you have really something against him and you're gonna use the town to get back there. That's
no,
just
I don't
appears
have
that way.
anything against Mr. Lankowski. And I don't have anything against you or anybody else. It's what's fair for one is good for the rest, okay?
That's true.
And that's how I look at things, and so do you want to, make a motion to send this letter out from the Township of Stubbs to Mr. Murkowski?
What did the attorney say?
She said a lot more sterner, okay? But cease and desist, and that's what she said, he can't do it. And feel free to call the attorney.
She did not say that the best thing would be just to talk to him first? She didn't say that?
She said put a letter together.
Not to talk to him?
Cause he sent this email in writing, we should respond back in writing.
Yeah, I guess, I do remember seeing the second one, I never remember seeing the first one, I guess.
Okay,
But,
That's what the lawyer's suggestion is. For liability purposes, that's what you discussed with the lawyer?
yes,
Okay, I'll make a motion to send the letter that was drafted here
okay,
to Bob Larkowski
from the township.
from the town of Stubbs.
Okay, I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay.
nay,
Okay,
Did you vote?
yeah, I said
Oh,
yeah.
did you?
Okay, so 2 in favor, 1 opposed. Motion passed. Okay, go ahead.
Has anybody else ever put any gravel on a road or, done anything that you know? Because I think probably my husband has. If there was a washout somewhere or something, he probably went and fixed it up if he could.
Okay, yeah, you're supposed to tell the township, the township will take care of it. Okay. That is it for the meeting. We're adjourned.